Hey, good morning, soulful spirits. How is everyone doing this morning? All right, so here we are getting towards the end of this 2020 year that we all have been forced to embrace, whether we like it or not. So anyway, I'm Linda Roberts here, and I'm happy to be with you. So this is going to be my last live for the year. We'll start back up again in January with the lives on Wednesdays, but I'm going to take next week off and only have limited office hours. So I'm not going to do my live next week, just so you know. So hopefully you're here this week and ready and able to listen and hear the messages. And hi, Nanette. And then put your one question in the comments if you want some insights for that. And I am in a giving mood this time of year. And so I have a special on my animal communication readings, which is something I've never done before. And it's 25% off for the next week for a 30-minute reading for your animals. Hi, Deanna. And so I wanted to offer that to you. Plus, I have so that's a little something for your animals, and then I have a little something for you, which is the discount on the past life regression. For that, it's 20% off, and so it's a savings of $40. So it's $160 for a past life regression, where I guide you into a past lifetime, and you can witness yourself in a different light. You can also find out and uncover some patterns that you may have in your current life, and maybe you want to shift out of them. When we do it in a private setting, we have the opportunity to heal that, and so I energetically shift that for you, and you participate as well. And don't worry if you don't feel like you can do a regression, if you're not meditating or anything like that, it still works. It's kind of like hypnosis in a way, where I can guide you back. So keep that in mind if you're curious about who you used to be and maybe how you developed into who you are now. Sometimes that helps. So the lighting is being really weird because it's a really windy day and the clouds are blowing. So sorry about the lighting changes and shifts. But anyway, I'm here. So I'm glad some of you are saying good morning to me and saying hi. Awesome. So I'm here for your intuitive card reading, and also I'm going to answer any intuitive questions you may have in the comments. Animal communication is my specialty, but it can be an intuitive reading for anything. I am thinking about also doing a year projection sometime next week, and I'll put some information on about that, where we can I'll do a live similar to this, and I'll do a yearly projection for what I see unfolding for all of us for the year. So that is that. The cards I pulled today are from the beautiful Oracle of the Unicorns. I'll show you. It's a beautiful deck, beautiful artistry. She had several different artists to create some of the images. It looks like almost the same artist worked on these two cards that I pulled. So the first card I pulled, a lot of you will be happy for. If you haven't already, set your intention. Do that for what you wanted from the card. And this card is all about prosperity. So the clouds kind of look like the clouds I've got right here with me right now. It's funny. Lots of clouds this morning. So prosperity, it's a gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. Absolutely. Money is a tool. It's simply a tool. Just like a computer or a phone, it's a tool. Sometimes it's working for us really well. Sometimes it's not. And so this actually prompted me that maybe I need to do something about money mindset coming up here in January to help us all with manifestations and embracing the energy of money, because it is a tool that we're using instead of bartering or trading like we used to do back, hundred or thousands of years ago. Now we're bartering and trading with money. So hi Wendy. And so this is a very positive card for all of us, that there is going to be prosperity coming our way in the financial areas. So embrace that. And, you know, there's not there wasn't a message regarding the timing of that. So just be aware of that. I just said, what are we going to be aware of for the next week or so? And so that was the intention that I set when I pulled the cards. The next one is partnership. Okay, so partnership. Teamwork will give you a better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build up a talented support team. Absolutely. So partnership is not only talking about romantic partnerships, but you know, finding your tribe, finding those people that are going to help and support you in whatever endeavors you have coming up for the next day, week, month, year, whatever it may be. But partnering with people, because we're not on this planet alone. You know, everybody has their own little specialty. It's something that they're really, really good at. So finding that person to help you and to partner with you is going to help you with your dreams and wishes and making them come true, hopefully. So these are fabulous cards to pull at the end of a year. Prosperity and partnership. All right. So I'm going to look in the comments to see if anyone's put any questions in. If you have any intuitive questions that you want some insights with, feel free to do that. Again, I wanted to share a little bit about, because I offered the past life regression in a group format. I offered it to this group only, and I wanted to share a little bit of the insights here with you all while I'm on. And so doing the regression, we had some wonderful, wonderful people joining in, and some of them were able to witness some things that were a little bit new to them and a little received as some messages, shifts that they can make in the future, or maybe, you know, places where they need to move or think about traveling or visiting. But then also some repeated patterns. So someone said, well, I've done other past life regressions, and I wasn't, this regression was very similar to this other one. And so we have free will. So when I guide you into a regression, you get to decide, along with your guides, what you're going to experience and what you're going to witness and see and feel. And so, you know, some of the guidance that I had for this particular person who said, well, I've done a regression before and this is very similar along the same lines. It was a reminder that she's in that same funk, that she's in that same pattern. And maybe if she doesn't like that pattern, that maybe she can shift out of it and do something different. And so the invitation was for her to let that go, be aware of it, which is why it came up. Be aware of it, and then either embrace it if that's in alignment with what you want to do this lifetime, or shift out of it and let it go and move through that. So I also want to talk about the solstice and the planets that aligned. So the solstice energy, many different people had many different responses to it with Monday's energy. Because the planets were aligned and the energy of the solstice was very grand, some of us felt energized and some of us felt really, really tired. So it just depends on how you're processing. Try not to compare yourself to others, because I have had some people say, you know, gosh, I wish I would have had this, or I wish I was expecting this. And I said, well, you know, maybe you shouldn't have an expectation. Just let it flow and let it be whatever it needs to be. But the solstice energy is another pathway, or a gateway, I should say, that opens up for us. So it's a great way to see what's going on with yourself, and it opens up your intuitive gifts. The equinoxes and the solstices, as well as full moons, are opportunities for us to kind of peek behind the curtain to really see what's going on with us, or see what's going on in the world. And so that's a good time to reflect upon what is working for you in your life, and what are you ready to stop doing, what are you ready to let go of. So I know for me personally, I felt really drained from the energy of the planets being in alignment, and from the solstice energy. So not sure why, but it just was. So I'm a Pisces, and I know based on my chart that sometimes it can do that. Or some people with some of the other horoscope signs can feel uplifted and everything from that particular solstice, and some may feel a little bit tired or drained based on what it's showing us or presenting to us. So, but I had a great day. I just had low energy. So I wish you all a wonderful, wonderful holiday. And again, I won't be coming on here live with this intuitive reading next week, but I will starting in January. And I am thinking about doing a forecast for 2021. So I will, of course, publicize all of that here in the group and let you all know about that as I develop that. And it's probably going to be next week sometime before the new year, so that we can be ready and prepared for what is coming down for us starting in 2021. So have a wonderful, wonderful holiday. Be safe, and we'll see you soon. Bye.